Hi, it's Tina from Ideas and Embellishments. And I've been looking at some different YouTube videos, of course, and it seems to me that, well, a couple of people have done layered tags. So it seems like a lot of people like or are doing some of these. I tuned in Tracie Fox's video. These are, no, wait, it's these. So I went through her tutorial with her and made all of these tags just using the stuff that I had at home. And I thought they were really cool. I really like them. They're different, some of them are different ways. And anyway, so what I did, because it took, it took a long time, but it was very cool because it was the way, and I'll link the video below so you can follow her as well. I'm just saying, anyway, so I wanted to see if I could do it a little bit more differently. I'm just going to do it differently. That's all I'm going to say. So what I did was I made these the way, and they are, I like them. I did, the way I put them together is kind of similar, but the way I made them is a little bit different. So I was going to show you guys how I made them to see if that's what you would like to see. So I have some little bits here. I have some labels. I don't know if you can see that. Can you? Yeah, some labels. I have some words. I have a couple of stamps right here. And what I also have, I went on public domain and looked up backgrounds. And public domain, you know what that is? That is a, it is a free place where you can go and just kind of do a search and look for non-copyrighted papers. So I pulled out some of these. I just kind of put them in a PowerPoint presentation, and I just kind of layered these. And I'm going to put these in. I'm going to print this out as a PDF, and I'm going to put it in the Facebook group and in the Patreon. So I think that'd be cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I did it. Because these are, you're going to need, you're going to need one piece of cardstock. I used this kind, but it can be any color. You can also do this with scrapbook paper, but I'm just going to show you how I'm doing it with this. So one piece of this and some white. That's what you're gonna need. I think that's it. Let me see. So I'm gonna get a cutter and I'm gonna cut this in half. 4 or 5. I think it's 5.5, right? 5.5. Yes. 5.5. And I may need, we'll see. I think I need actually 3 of these. So 3, and you'll have leftovers. So 3 half sheets of cardstock of some kind. Okay. So all you're going to do is you're going to figure out, you're going to take 3 of these and you're going to mount them, glue this to the back of here. Okay. I'm just going to use regular glue stick. On regular old glue stick, and I'm going to glue this to here. Okay. Now I have a laminator warming up. You don't need a laminator, but I learned this trick from Corey Danham. If you glue your your stuff together and you put it on a laminator, and it just seems how far do we want. I think I'm just gonna put it here. I don't want it to, I need it to be, I want it to be right somewhere. I don't want the white showing, so I'm just gonna do that. And then you'll have, let's see if I can find me a, you just wanna glue these down. All 3 of them. And trim off the excess. Now, like I said, I didn't use a laminator for mine, but if you do use one, you can, it does help the glue to stick better, I think. I've done both. I have this one. This is one. I'm going to figure out which one I want the second one to be. I think I like this one. I think I'm going to do that. And just the same again. And this still may be a long video. Might be a long video, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. Okay, cut this out. Okay, that's 2. And then I got to figure out what the third one's going to be. And I think I'm going to do this one. Where'd it go? Where's my third one? This one's just weird looking. I'm just going to do that one. And these are just like for background. So I'm going to keep these 2 aside. So you will get all of those backgrounds in that file. And I know I don't do a lot of free coffee stuff anymore, but, you know, I think that I like the idea of giving back to my patrons and the people that are in my Facebook group. So that's why I only do, right now, I'm only doing freebies for those 2 places. So. Okay. These here. And I just printed these on, okay, I have this. I have these 3. So now I'm going to take my laminator. It's hot. It's hot. And I'm going to run these through my laminator just like this. And once these go through the laminator, I'll be back. Okay, set that aside to cool off. And what I have is these 3 things. And I think this is the biggest one, so I think I'm going to use this as the base. I'm going to make 4 tags. 4 tags out of each one. So like there will be some that's left over. So I'm going to get my little cutter. And my first tags are going to be 3.75 by 2. So I'm just going to go, now do I want it this way or do I want it, I think I'm going to go this way. See if we'll do that. Should be 3.75 times 2. 1, I'm going to do this one too. 2. Scrap. 3.75 by 2. And these will be the large back tags. 3.75 times 2 for these, okay? Now I think the second one, I want this one, I think this one. So the second tag is going to be 3 by 1.75. 3. I'm just cutting the whole thing 3, and then I'm going to go 1.75, 1.75, 1.75, 1.75. Okay, so I have these 4. Second, okay, plus the scrap. The next one is going to be 2.25. I'm going to do it this way. 2.25 times 1.5. And then this one's here. I say 2.25 times 1.5. Okay, and then we have scrap. These can make really good tags too. Whoops. Whoa. Okay. It's up there. Now the last one is going to be white. It is going to be 1.5. Here's this by 1 inch. Teeny tag. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have 4 of these. 4 like this. Okay, we don't need a cutter anymore. So now I'm going to take my, excuse my hand, but I'm going to take my rounder and I'm going to start doing, we're going to make the little tag corners. And I have this. You can use a pair of scissors, whatever works. I also want to do the corners on the bottom. So I'll do all these. I'll do these first. I think it's easier to do one. And then the little one. I'm going to do these the littlest. Actually, I think I like it better a little bigger. I like that better. And I got this on Amazon, but they do have them at Hobby Lobby. So I think this is in my Amazon store, but like I said, they do have these at Hobby Lobby. So I got one here. So now what are we going to do? You guessed it, we're going to ink. Ink all of these around each of them. And I'm using gathered twigs because I want it to be a little bit darker than vintage photo. So I'm going to go around all of these with my ink. But you can use any kind, or you don't need to ink at all if you don't want to, but all my bits and bobs are falling away. I've got so much stuff on my desk. Okay, have all of that. Now I'm going to go and get my box. What I have here is a box. It is a large box. It's a large box. It is just a box, and I put some packaging in here. And what I'm going to do, and this is going to be kind of off frame, I'll put all of my tags in here, every one of them. Like here. Sorry, you can't really see, but just stick them all in there. I use this for spray painting, all kinds of stuff. So we have here just all of this. So now what I'm going to do, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my coffee spray, and I'm going to start spraying. And I like to do a little bit. If I just do it like really lightly, I'll get drips. That's what I want. I want drips. Because I want mine to be kind of grungy. Okay, so I got that. Then I'm going to get some of my watercolor here. And I have black. I have these watercolors, and these are Mozart, I guess. Mozart, anyway. And I'm just going to use the black. Take a little water, spray it in the black. And I use this brush right here, and a little bit of water, make sure it's all. And then I take another one and I do this. Some splatters. Splatters. Yeah, and I just keep doing that till everybody's got splatters. How fun. Okay, I like them to be nice and splattery. Okay, so I got I got the black. So I'm going to go and get my gesso. I have just plain old white, cheap acrylic gesso. And I just shake it up and put a little bit. My stuff is probably not good because it's my what do you call it? Water is Anyway, I like the box because it keeps it from getting, I used to like not use the box, but the box keeps it from getting all over my desk. So, that's a good thing. It's a very good thing. Okay, so we're getting all splattered and grungy. Yes. Okay. So now we have all this. And now I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm going to blot some of this because I want it to dry. Some of this yeah, I'm getting it all over me. Such is the life of a crafter. Okay. So I'm gonna dry these with my heat gun and I'll be back. I'm back. And I put all these, I let them dry. They're mostly dry. So I have these, and I did notice that some of these came, because of the wetness of the glue. So maybe the laminate, whatever. I'm just going to glue them back together if I find out that they are coming to pieces, probably because of the paper got wet. So I'm going to put a little art glitter glue in there if I find any that are coming apart on the sides, and that's just because of the water, I think. So that's all. No big deal. It just comes up, but look how nice and grungy they are. These are not quite dry, but I'm gonna just checking to make sure everything's right. I can tell this one's got a little problem. And I'm gonna do that here. So, oh, and here's one. So yeah, sometimes the glue, because of the water, but you know, it's easy fix. Just glue them together. So now we have 4 of these. So now it's time to take some of these bits and pieces and figure out, I got all of these pieces. I just have all these little things to put in on these tags. So one of the things that Tracie did, and I like the idea of it, is I'm going to stamp these with some numbers. But first, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some of my scraps, because I have a bunch of scraps over here, and I'm just going to kind of put some of these things on, like put some of these scraps on some of these tags. So, just because I want to, just because. So let's put some of the scraps and just get anything out of your scrap box. That one's kind of cool. Here's a piece of my, well, let's see. I actually have, I have my little tiny scrapbook over here, scrap pile over here. Here's some, just, I like the idea of some of them being kind of, having a little frou-frou-ness on them. Just getting a little bit of that. And ooh, I like this thing too. Kind of neat. Just adding some of these little scrap pieces. And here's a piece of a jelly print that I did a long time ago when I was thinking that I would give that a shot. I still have it. I haven't done it yet. I might still do that, but you know, hey, it just depends. So we've got some of these, and then I'm going to get my stamps, my Tim Holtz stamps. I have my little stamp keeper here, And here, so I'm gonna look at these, and I'm gonna get me some black ink, and I'm gonna do some stamping on these front ones. These front ones are ones that are gonna be like, you're gonna see those because they're gonna be right in the front. So I'm just gonna maybe do some stamping on here. There's that. This is cool. I have a piece of paper. And let's see what else I got. How about this 304? 3043. It's kind of cool. How about this one that says number something? These are the Field Stampers Anonymous collection. I'm not even sure. Field Notes. It's the Field Notes collection. I use this a lot. I mean, if you're gonna make an investment about something and you really are not sure which stamp set to get, this is one, because you will use it a lot if you like any kind of numbery thing. So that. So I got these 4. And then I can stamp a little bit on these too, I think. I'm going to do some, I'll put these 2 together, and I think I want to do something like this. Do a little stamping, maybe do something like this. Like that, that's kind of cool. 2 like that. And then, what else? We have, I have more numbers. I have another little one like this. Kind of neat. And then I'm going to do another little number. I'm going to do this little number right here. Sorry if these guys are out of frame, but I'm hoping. All right, so I got to stamping. I think I'm going to do that is all the stamping I'm going to do. I'll put this up. And then I want to start gluing some stuff down on here. Just kind of whatever I want to do. So, I'm going to take one of these, and we'll start by figuring out, okay, I think I'm going to do the stamp right here. I hope these are in frame. Okay, then I need to figure out which one I'm going to do. I didn't do anything for these, so I think what I'm going to do with this guy is put some kind of a number on here, or maybe, let's see, how about a label? Now, if you want to, you can take more. And I think what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to get me some black. I'm going to get a little dauber, and I'm going to get some of this. I just want some more. We'll take some black soot, and we'll go around, because I want a little more contrast, I think. So. Anyway, like that. Then I'm going to take this, and I think I'll use my, actually art glitter glue is better. And I'm just going to take this, and I'm going to glue this on. And there's lots of ways that you can do this. So now I have this one. What did I do with my little baby tags? Oh, they're up here. Okay, so then I'll take one of these. I have to figure out, I think I'm going to do, turn the page, maybe. Maybe turn the page, something like that. And here. Then I'm going to pick out which one of these I want. And put a little more contrast on the top one. And then I'm going to put this on here like that. So then I'm going to keep these and I'm going to put these together a different way because I like to add like different things and then maybe, so I'm going to put that aside right there and then start on the next one. And this one, let's see. I think what I'm going to do with this one is put a nice label on it. I mean, it doesn't really, you know, I mean, artisticness. Artistic. You know, it's not really anything except what makes you happy, honestly. This guy is, you can also, I like to put the two bottom ones together. And I think what I'm going to do with this one, I think I'm going to grab some of my washi stickers and maybe pop something down on here like this guy or something. Let's see if I can get this off. The washi, I see it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put him right here. I just love the way these things kind of disappear when you do that. And then I'm going to figure out which one of these I want on here. So I'm going to take this one, and I think what I'm going to do with him is maybe, I don't know if this is going to have, let me get a little, get one of these, get a thing here. I'm just going to play, have a play. Put this over here. I just think these are so fun. And then I think, let's go ahead and do this again. I like the idea of these two being together like that. And I'm sorry, I'm probably out of frame. I'm not used to this new thing. Put this here. Yes, like that. And then I'm just gonna pop this one in the middle. Like that. And then I will put these together a different way. And then I'm going to put these here like this. Put these together a different way. That's so cool looking. I just think they are neat. They are so much fun. Okay, we've got this one. And, oh, how about these guys? These guys. It's kind of cool that we have these guys. And you don't have to use all of the tags if you don't want to. Like if I wanted to, I might not want this because I might not want to cover up those guys. So I might just do like this. Or where's the other one? Or like this one. But I think I will. Yeah, I don't want to cover up these guys. I'll keep those guys. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this in the middle like this. Like right that. And I'm going to attach this to the top like that, so I can still see those guys. And I might put, actually, I might put something right here. Let me see if I can find something washy. Washy something. How about that? That's kind of cool. So, trying to use all these washi stickers. All right, y'all. And the struggle is real. All right, secret weapon time. Piece of tape. I don't know where I want this. It's a little bit more of stuff here. Little grunginess. You can do that. So there. And then this guy, I think I'm just going to use this one and just put that there. Pop it there. Okay. Last but not, I'm going to hold this and I can use this for something else. So I have this one left. And what I'm going to do is use some, what I really thought was cute is when I did this, put this on top of there so it gave it some little, some redness, some contrast. Am I still recording? I am recording. Put that there. Put this on top of here. I think I'm going to do, I'll use this like this. This says it will be okay. Put that light on the edge right here. Actually, maybe I'll put it right here. Like that. Right like that. Get some of this here. Oh, it's coming out. It's okay. That's what happens when you put water on everything. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it right here. And then I'm going to add this onto here like that. And I think what I want to do is put some sort of like a little flower right there. Sometimes I like to have a little bitty flower. And I have this one, so I think I'm going to do that. If I can get this off. These are the hardest ones. Really. The tape trick. Use tape. Comes right off. Crazy. So I'm going to put this guy on here because I want this flower. Okay, I think that's pretty. Okay, so we do that. Go ahead and squish that down. And then I'm going to put this on here. Whoops, and then I'm going to put these together a different way. Like that. Okay, so we have all 4 of these. So I didn't use all of my stuff, but that's okay. And I have an extra little tag that I can put somewhere. I will put these away. Out of the way, out of the way. Okay, so. And here, what am I do? Okay, now to put these together. So with this one, and I'm not going to need the glue anymore, I'm going to need with this one, I'm just going to use, let me get my eyelets out. I'm just going to use I'm going to use my crocodile. I'm going to get some eyelets. I have the little ones. And I'm going to take my crocodile and I'm going to get, I'm just going to put these together with that. That's what I want to do. So get me I like to put a little dot so I'll know where it's going. And I'm going to use the little one. I like to use this one for the little one. Put a here and here, a couple eyelets. These are the little ones. Oh, these things stick together. I have to be careful. And then I'm going to put this one in here. Like that. And then I'm going to use one of these bulb pins. And I'm just going to put them together like that. And that's number 1. Okay, number 2, I'm going to sew. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this one and I'm going to put a little notch right here with this. I am going to get a piece of ribbon and I'm going to put it through here. And then I am going to sew this to this tag like that. I'll be back. Okay, and I can do that, and I'm gonna put a little bit of glue down here to just to keep it in place where I want it. Okay, that's 2. This one, I am just going to use the eyelet again, but this time I think I'm going to use the silver ones. Let's see if I find the silver ones. And I'm going to do the same thing with this. Put one here, here. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a little eyelet hole. Just different ways. And a lot of these ideas, honestly, I got from Tracie Fox. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to link her video below. I'm just going to use these from my crocodile. And then I'm going to take one of these big jump rings. And I'll put one in here. And I use my fingers, but honestly, a lot of people, you probably would be better with needle nose pliers for this part, but okay, so I have that like that. And then the last one, I'm going to get me a different kind of hole puncher. I'm going to get me, whoops, let me see if I can get it down. This little hole punch here. And I am going to punch a hole in the bottom, right in the middle, somewhere like that. A little tiny hole. And another little tiny hole right here. Then I'm going to get a brad, a couple of brads. There's one, there's two, and put one in here. If I can get it to go through. And push this like this. And the other side. Sometimes I use the crocodile for the brads, but I've noticed that if I use a hole that's too big, it will, they'll move around. So then I'm going to take my glue. And these are just ideas. I mean, you can do however you want. That one's number 4. Okay, so I have all this mess on my desk. So 1, 2, 3, 4 layered tags. I think they're cool. You can decorate them any way you want. I just thought this was a little bit easier than covering them all separately, but maybe not, you know. I mean, they're kind of alike, but they're kind of not alike. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. So, you guys, please leave me a comment. It really helps my channel if you leave me a comment, even if it's just, you know, whatever. Anyway, leave me a comment. Let me know what you like. Or if there's something else that you want to see, that would be really cool. And, this is the most fun, really. I could sit and make these things all day long. I hope you guys had a good time. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.